Welcome to
Welcome
Book Club.
to Book Club.
Episode 8.
Oh my gosh. We're having a great time.
2 months.
2 months. Oh my God, 2 months.
Yeah.
And we're back in fantasy this week.
Woo.
This week's book is LightLark by Alex Aster. Oh my God. Oh my God.
This book went so
we say that about every book, but this one actually.
No,
this one actually went crazy.
Both of us, I feel like we were not.
No, I wasn't ready. I
prepared.
wasn't ready. I was about 100 pages in and I was like, this book is going to go crazy.
I honestly didn't think it was going to go that crazy.
I could tell it was going to go crazy, but I had a hard time getting into it. But we'll talk about that in a minute.
Anyways, so we're reading LightLark. We're discussing LightLark. So, welcome to the Centennial, right? We're in the Centennial. This shit goes crazy. Every 100 years, the island of LightLark appears for only 100 days to host a deadly game where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled power. Each ruler has something to hide. Each curse is uniquely wicked. To break them and save themselves and their realms, one ruler will die. So the book follows Isla Crown. She's our main character. She's the ruler of the Wildling realm.
And it says at the bottom, to survive, Isla Crown must lie, cheat, betray, even as love complicates everything. Oh my God. Guys, this book, I think we finished reading it maybe a week and a half ago. And I am still freaking out about it. I haven't freaked out about a book this hard since ACOTAR, I think.
I mean, I lost my shit over Fourth Wing.
That's true, but
Iron Flame.
That's true, but we had 2. I mean, I guess we haven't read the second one, but
yeah,
I don't know, something about this book.
The plot twist was just fucking insane.
It caught me so off guard.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready for it. So, if you haven't read it, put on your fucking seatbelt and go read it, because it's literally if a car wreck could be a book in like a good way, not in a bad way, in a good way.
Yeah,
that would be this. It's the scariest roller coaster of a book I've ever read. So please go read it, because this episode's gonna have a lot of spoilers, and I swear to God, if anyone spoils this book for you, I'm gonna riot for you.
Yeah,
because
this is one that, like, well, maybe we're stupid, but we genuinely did not see this coming.
So go read it, freak out about it, then come watch this episode, because there's gonna be a lot of spoilers, and I really don't want that for you. So that being said, welcome to Book Club.
Hey, what's up?
Ready for Book Club?
I am obsessed.
This is the worst.
What do you mean?
What? No, idiot.
Welcome to Book Club. Welcome to Book Club.
Hey, everybody. We're snuggling so that we can stay in the shot together. Okay. We're not organized at all. But also it's because I'm freaking out about this book, and I just want to start with, it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's literally one of the most gorgeous books I have ever seen.
Stunning.
Even the pages are stunning.
Gosh, yes.
Oh my God, I love them. This book is beautiful.
Shout out to Alex Aster and Lauren Roberts for creating like the most beautiful.
These BookTok authors really did it. Yeah. They know what the people want and they give it to them.
Yeah. They're eating this shit up with
honestly,
their book covers.
I feel like we should. How do you feel about jumping straight to discussing the plot twist and then going back? Or do you want to do it in chronological order?
I say fuck it, we ball. Did you write your
Yes. Oh my God. I can't look at my...
Do you remember?
Yeah, basically my initial reactions of finishing this book.
Yeah. I wrote mine. LightLark immediate reactions.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and read yours.
So, we were not together when we finished.
So we wrote down our initial
and
our notes, because we knew it was going to be a little bit... We wanted to film this episode when we were together.
Yeah.
So
my immediate reaction was, in all caps, what the hell?
Yes.
I cannot believe Celeste was Aurora. That was actually the craziest plot twist ever. I had a slight suspicion that it was Celeste who was the lies and liars that Isla was warned about, but I literally could have never guessed what actually happened. Also, so conflicted with like 5 question marks. I still like Grimm because I'm insane, but I don't know. I feel like Oro might pull a Tamlin and not like and not like that Isla has so much power all of a sudden. I don't know. Not feeling too confident, but I like Oro because he's sweet. And I can't believe Grimm would erase her memories. That's 7 question marks.
Yeah, mine was about the same. I can't read mine because that's what we're recording this on right now. But basically, it was like, I'm not going to say that I'm the kind of person who sees a lot of things coming in books. Like, I'm not very good at picking up on foreshadowing.
We're not the biggest critical thinkers out there.
No. I never said I was, though. So
no, we're not claiming to be.
However, this plot twist shook me to my core. Like there wasn't. Yes, there were plot twists in ACOTAR and in Fourth Wing, but quite literally none of them hit like this one.
And also, I feel like it hit harder because it was her best friend.
It hurt me.
Like,
hurt me so bad.
When the plot twist involves like a male love interest, I'm like, yeah, because men lie. That tracks.
This girl.
But to be a girl and to play, like to
her
create a friendship and then play her.
There's literally a note, like one of the first notes that I put in here. I have to find it. Oh my God, where is it? Yep, it says not enemies, friends, sisters. Isla talking about Celeste, and I said me and Maddie. I eat those words.
Yeah, no, deadass. I would never do you dirty like that. I would die before I ever
I will say, maybe if I had been a smarter person, I probably could have seen the Celeste betrayal coming. However, I would have never seen the memory wiping thing come. Like, I never would have seen that coming. The fact that she had actually had a relationship with Grimm.
Oh my God, yeah.
For an entire year.
That was
I didn't
wild.
see that happening at all. And I'm literally shook to my core.
I literally wrote this when the oracle said like there are lies and liars all around you. I said I hope Celeste doesn't play Isla. But like even still, like I had an inkling there, right?
Yeah.
But I never would have guessed that like that was the way it would have played out.
She was pretending to be
like she was actually completely
literally
Celeste wasn't even a real person.
Yeah. That was a fake person that she made up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fucking insane. Bonkers.
But now that we've kind of gotten some of that out about the plot twist, because, oh my God, I also feel very conflicted about Oro and Grimm because I love Grimm. And I know that we're going to get to a point probably in Nightbane, which is the second in this book, in this like world or whatever. I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or what.
I think it's a whole series.
A series? Well, whatever. It's crazy. I know that we're going to start to like Grimm again.
Yeah.
But right now I am freaking out.
Do you think what if Oro dies?
I don't think he will. I don't know.
I don't
know what's gonna happen, but it like hurts me in my stomach. I'm having a physical response to finishing this book. Like it's making me ill. Yeah. I'm sick. Sick.
No, that's so fair.
But I think we should flip through maybe some notes. I labeled my sticky notes.
I didn't.
I have things I like, funny, wild, hot, and foreshadowing. But none of my foreshadowing, I'll tell you right now, none of my foreshadowing is accurate.
I think I labeled my red ones as moments with Grimm.
Okay, yeah.
Because delicious. And my gray ones were questions that I had. But, dog, let me tell you what. I'm a fucking dumbass.
Me too. Literally, me being like, oh, me and Maddie, that's the villain.
Like, don't worry. I don't have any, whatever. She was, whatever. I don't know what was happening here. But I was like, can he read minds?
Kinda.
Like, kind of, but like, girl.
Yeah, I want to go back a little bit. I want to go back to the beginning where we first meet Isla. And she's talking about, like we're getting a lot of world building, but I love wilding. She said singing is because she was singing, whatever. singing was a wilding thing, a temptress thing, like their sisters, the sirens of the sea.
I think that's fucking sick.
I think that's so sick. I love sirens and I love wildlings and I love that they're little man-eaters.
Yeah. Honestly,
I would want to be
a wildling. Yeah.
I would want to be a wildling.
Yeah.
Like they're just sexy and kill people.
Yeah.
I
love that.
I want that.
It's just like poison ivy.
Yeah.
And I love that vibe. I love that vibe. Oh my
god. Yeah, and then I'm so dumb. Some of these are just world building and I was like, huh? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, read the book and then it'll make sense, you idiot.
No, that's so look, we're 18 pages in. I already have 6 sticky notes.
Yeah.
Because I'm highlighting the shit. That's what when I was talking to my younger brother reads a lot of fantasy, but he's a big into like Brandon Sanderson, which is like
real fantasy, like
big fantasy, right? And he's like, oh, world building's my favorite part. And I'm like, brother, I fucking hate the world. I get so stressed.
I do too, because I feel like I have to remember everything. Detail, but I have to remind myself that
it keeps getting brought up. You get reminded.
Things that will be important, you get reminded.
Yeah. But I get so stressed reading. I am like the first 5 pages of my books typically. It's all one big highlight because I'm like probably important. I don't fucking know. Like, I get so stressed.
I just have to remember that we will remember it, and I also have to trust my brain, which I don't trust my brain at all.
Oh no, same.
But I have to remember that like it does remember things sometimes.
On occasion, yeah.
On occasion, it does.
She do be gears grinding sometimes.
Yeah. But my next sticky note is with Grimm. Okay, so basically, Isla is a wilding, and this is almost like Hunger Games, but fantasy. Like, there's all these different realms. They have to go to this one game, and except one person has to die, whatever. And there's wildings, sunlings, skylings, starlings, moonlings, and nightlings.
They're not called nightlings.
What are they called? Nightshades.
Nightshades. Yeah.
And she's talking to Grimm, and he says, I'm not sure what I enjoy more. And this is after they've just done their little duel, and she basically beats him. Seeing the way you grip a sword or the way that dress grips you. And then she says, I don't know what I enjoy more. Replaying the image of my sword against her throat or thinking about how your heart might look on my plate, because part of her curse is that the wildings eat hearts, like human hearts. But she was born without a curse. Weird. And then he says, careful, heart eater, I might just give it to you. Which now, reading it back, it's giving rereading ACOTAR after reading A Court of Mist and Fury.
Wait a second.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Okay. We end up finding out she was born with power.
Yes.
Not only was she born with power, her dad was a nightshade, right?
Yes.
So she was born with both nightshade and wildling powers. Why? She spent the night retching blood after she ate that one bite of the heart.
Yeah.
She should have that power, though.
That's not power. That's part of the curse. She doesn't have either curse.
Why doesn't she have the fucking curses?
I don't remember.
Okay. I was just so confused because I was like, wait.
But she's not cursed. She's not cursed. I don't, because she can go out at night and she doesn't have to eat hearts. She's not cursed. I think it's because...
What the hell?
I think it's because she's not just wilding and she's not just nightshade. So they couldn't curse her.
What the hell?
Maybe. I don't really know. But,
okay.
Anyways,
we'll probably find out.
Maybe when we reread the plot twist at the end. But also my next note too was on 103. Him saying, Grimm talking to her again, saying, we are most famed for our thorough exploration of pleasure. Okay, Nightshade. Okay. Oh my god.
I also cannot believe he was talking to her like this.
Literally.
After erasing her memories.
Oh my god, Grimm.
It was so rude and fake.
And it's like that. I remember when we were reading this, I texted Maddie And I said, I think I want to fuck the Grim Reaper.
I would fuck the Grim Reaper.
Because that's basically what, his name's Grimshaw. Come on, he's the
Yeah.
Grim Reaper. Oh my god, and he's hot.
He is hot.
I like him.
Let's be honest, though. I mean, yeah, but when we read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, both of us were sitting here saying, yeah, I'd fuck Lucifer.
We're sick.
Sick in the head.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and then can we talk about the little Oros, the king of LightLark, who is also a sunling. His little what are they called? His challenge or his game thing? The truth tea?
Oh, that was crazy.
That was crazy. They had drink the tea, and in the tea leaves, it showed their greatest secret.
Mm-hmm.
And he was dying, which is insane. Just insane. And I'm going to say this right now. I only have one critique of this entire book. And that is that I know that Oro, the whole thing, like how the reason that like Celeste's plan, or Aurora / Celeste, her plan worked is because Oro also fell in love with Isla. I don't know if I really feel like the love there was built up enough. Like, I remember thinking, like, wait, he's in love with her? Because, like, I feel like there could have been maybe one or two more chapters.
With Oro?
With Oro alluding to the fact that he was falling in love with her.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like that was there enough.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I agree.
I'm down for it. You say whatever you say. You say the word, and I'm okay. Okay, we're going to go with it. He's in love with her. But I wouldn't have guessed it on my own. I'll say that.
Yeah. Can we take a second to talk about Cleo?
Yeah.
Because no matter what, like, I know Celeste Aurora ended up being the villain. I don't fucking trust Cleo's bitch ass.
I think she's
because
still going to be a villain.
especially this part, like, this is when Azul is talking to Isla, and he's like, by the fourth, it seemed like most people had lost hope. Cleo didn't even attend
The last few centennials.
Yeah.
So this is almost very like Fae, like they're very old,
Yeah.
except for
Isla and Celeste.
But most starlings are 24 and under.
Yeah.
Because their curse kills them at 25. So everybody else is 500 years and up. So they've had 4 centennials.
Except for Isla, does it ever give us her exact age?
No, but she's
like
only
20 something.
Yeah, she's about Celeste's age.
Okay, but it says, like, Cleo didn't even attend the last centennial. Any ruler who didn't attend wasn't eligible for the grand prize, and their curse wouldn't be broken with the rest. Should someone find a solution? Why would Cleo stay? More importantly, why had she returned this year?
Yeah, I know we find out that Aurora was the one who originally spun the curses, and it wasn't even on purpose that she did that.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, oh shit, accident, which like a shitty accident. But Cleo is still, she's still building an army. All of her, like, they still have a lot of power, and now the curse is broken. They all have their power. I'm thinking in Nightbane, the next book, I think she's going to be, like, obviously we're going to have some turmoil between Oro and Nightshade. I'm afraid Oro might still team up with Cleo.
You think?
I'm afraid he will. I think he's
fear
going.
You
I
may
feel like
be right.
I think he's going. I fear he's going to team up with Cleo in hopes of taking down the Nightshades.
Yeah.
Because he still thinks the Nightshades are bad. Because Isla knows everything now. She's probably going to go tell Oro everything that Grimm did and how he was working with Aurora.
Oro was there.
Oh, you're right.
They
I
were
forgot.
both,
He was there. Yeah, so he
Oro
knows.
knows.
He knows that Grimm was working with Aurora. Even though Aurora's dead, Grimm's not. And Isla doesn't love him yet. Even though he said, when you remember, oh.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, this book, it's like, goes in so many circles.
Yeah.
Literally, oh my god. And also this too. One of my foreshadowing things is they talk about how Oro's basically saying that, like, you don't have to worry about Azul, who is the Skyling ruler. He's cute. And for a second I was worried about him, but he did say, Oro was talking to Isla and saying, you don't have to worry about him. He lost his husband, whatever. It was all of that was in one conversation. I think Azul's husband that died was a wilding. Because now they're mostly women. But back in the day, there were male wildings. And I think that was why he was like, you have the least to worry about with Azul. Like, Azul is not going to kill you. You're a wilding. I think Azul has a soft spot for wildings. When everybody else thinks wildings are like...
evil. Bad.
Yeah. Man-eaters.
Well, which good for them.
Yeah, good for them. Good for them. And also, you know what sucks?
What?
Is she was a wilding, and her... like, one of their main things is so they're like, oh, you have to seduce the king. You have to make him fall in love with you. They didn't even let her have a boyfriend. She's never seduced anyone.
How are you supposed to know how to be a seductress if you have never left your bedroom?
Yeah, you don't know.
Well, she had, though.
She had, but she didn't.
Then her memories were wiped.
Her memories were wiped. And so when she was around Grimm and he was touching her, she was like, oh my God.
That's crazy.
And she was like, I've never been touched like that. What kind of seductress? How do you expect her to fake this?
No, dead ass.
All of this training that Poppy and Tara were having her go through.
Poppy and Tara were some bitches.
Poppy and Tara sucked so bad.
They were.
And they were working with fucking Aurora. Why?
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense to me. She's psycho crazy.
Yeah. Aurora's storyline, like, it caught me so by surprise. And like, again, a smarter person would have picked up on this because Aurora was supposed to marry Oro's brother, and it ended up getting brought up.
Yeah, it kept being like a love triangle issue.
Yeah. Because Oro's brother fell for a wildling, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever. Somehow, some way. But anyways, the story kept getting fucking brought up.
Yeah.
All throughout the book. And I was just like, geez, okay. I literally don't care about these old fucks. Anyway,
yeah. I will
like,
say, that's now that we're bringing that up,
side.
that's another thing. I think as far as the plot twists go, there could have been maybe they could have avoided like all of the information that Aurora gave right before she died. Like the whole plot twist. If this is the story about my villain arc, maybe they could have taken some bits and pieces of that, and maybe Oro could have known a little bit of it and given that to Isla so that we didn't hear it all at one time. Because
like it was some big monologue.
It was like overwhelming. And I was like, it was 3 a.m. when I was trying to finish this fucking book because it got to the last 100 pages and it just kept going. And so I was like reading like this. And if it hadn't been all at one time, I think maybe I would have digested it a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Again, I still think this book is amazing. There's just like, I think it could have been a little bit longer, maybe.
Yeah.
But also, too, the way that Grimm, now that we know that Grimm has wiped her memories and they've actually been in love for a year, him literally saying, like, she says, what are the Nightshade lands like? And he says, one day I'll show you. She's already been. Yeah. She's already been to Nightshade. And, like, at the end to be like, when you remember, you'll come back to me. Because she's like, fuck you. I hate you. I'm with Oro. But I don't think she really is in love with Oro. However,
she's also never been given the opportunity to think.
Yeah, literally.
Also, before we move on too far, I want to talk about, remember when I told you to guess the partners?
Yes.
So leading up to the first 50 days of the Centennial, is it first 50?
Yeah.
Or first 25?
The first 50, because Centennial's 100 days.
Yeah.
You can't kill anyone until the first 50. First 25, at 25 days,
they pick a partner.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So at 25 days, you pick a partner. And basically, every ruler creates a challenge. And the winner of the challenge does the pairings. So there's 6 rulers. And so, obviously, we're 150 pages in. They don't have partners yet. So we decided to make our predictions on who would be paired together. I got 1 correct. Because I thought that the king was going to win the Like, I thought he was going to win all of the challenges and be able to pick. And for some reason, I just knew he was going to pick Isla. That's the only one I got correct.
I thought it was going to be, so in my mind, I was like, oh, it's still a romance fantasy. So I thought it was going to be Grimm and Isla. I got Cleo and Celeste right.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was going to be Oro and Azul. However, when they changed, I was kind of correct because Oro, when he finds out that Isla doesn't have powers, he changes the teams and he picks Cleo, and Celeste goes with Azul, and Grimm ends up with Isla.
Yeah.
So I got it kind of right, but originally I had only gotten one right.
I thought originally
I got Cleo and Celeste
that Azul and Cleo were going to be together.
Yeah.
And Celeste and Grimm were going to be together, which was kind of right because in the end, Grimm and Celeste had struck a deal.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. But also when Oro just like was so like, I remember when he found out she didn't have powers and I was livid. I called you and I was like, bitch, you have to.
He did the whole little betrayal thing.
But he never actually betrayed her.
I know.
He was playing Cleo.
He said, I never lied to you. And you know who did lie? Grimm. Which is like, but then I just flipped to this page on 215 while we're talking about how like Oro really did the right thing here. Like he was the only one really trying to make things work. And he never lied to Isla. But Grimm did. But then I just flipped to this page, and it's when they're in like the little basement thing. They run away from the ball, and he's about to give her their little necklace thing, and he's like, they're getting a little handsy. Oh, oh. Anyways, I highlighted because it felt really important to me. He pulled a little too hard on one piece of her hair. And she made a sound that made Grimm immediately meet her gaze. Something wicked danced within his eyes. Something that made the bottom of Isla's spine curl. I literally just said, oh, brother. Oh, my God. It's going to make me have heart palpitations.
These two things I think are important.
What?
On 190, Grimm is the only thing standing between us and a greater danger you can't even begin to fathom. Oro says that. Babe, what the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
What is that?
What is... James? What is that?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Because we still don't get an answer to that. Also, this was... it's 256, but they're... Where are they? They're talking to that weird, creepy blue thing that looks like an alien, I think.
Oh, yeah, the little fairies.
Yeah, and he says, I want the wildling to visit me once this is all over. She will come willingly, I assure you. What the hell are we talking about?
I genuinely don't know. I'm hoping that some of these things get filled in Nightbane.
They have to.
There's some little bits here and there that I'm like, the fuck?
And if you're just looking, like, honestly, these things I kind of forgot about.
Yeah.
Because the plot twist was so crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
But, like, looking back, is this gonna get answered? Is this gonna get answered?
Okay, but you know what I'm thinking now?
What?
If she was really wilding and had wilding powers, I know they say that, like, the Nightshade powers kind of smothered the wilding powers, but she still had them. So why... Did it really smother them to where it was almost like you couldn't sense them at all? Because, like, other than that, why would the wood, like the forest and nature, why did they attack her like that? Remember with the thorns in her back? Like, it must have, like, completely snuffed out the power. But then at that point...
But also she had never, like, I feel like power, in every, like, fantasy book that we've read... Power is basically like you have to practice it to master it. Yeah. And if you don't practice it, you might as well like not like Nesta, when it goes unpracticed and goes unchecked, it can lead to far greater things or you can lose it, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's not like one of those like I mean, I forgot to ride a bike, but it's not like how you ride a bike. Like it's not muscle memory, you know?
I just flipped to it.
Oh my God.
I made a note about him giving her the necklace, and it says, I know you're more than capable of protecting yourself. He said. He bent low, breath against her nearly bare shoulder. But should you ever need me, touch this and I'll come for you. I said, I need a necklace like this. I want one. And then he said, Heart Eater, he said gently, you don't want to know what I'm thinking. And I just said, oh, yeah, I do. I want to know everything. I actually would like you to, I would like a movie of it. I would like to see it on the big screen. I want to see exactly what you're thinking on the silver screen, played out in front of me on loop until I die.
Yeah, speak on it.
Anyways, yeah. Oh, also, at the end of the fucking, what was happening? So whenever, okay, what, you know what's another thing that's not answered?
What?
At the ball, when everything starts crumbling
Oh
to
my
the
god!
ground.
Oh no, that was answered. Because Oro's dying.
No, yes, he says, but where the fuck did Grim go?
Oh shit,
How
dog.
did, because he leaves.
Where the fuck is Grim?
And I literally just wrote, where the fuck is Grim? How did he know? Because Celeste was there. Celeste was, like, saving people. How did Grim know that? Did he know? Was it a coincidence that he was just gone for that small little snippet of world crumbling disaster?
Yeah.
What the fuck was happening there? That's never answered. Like, the hell? There's so many things that because of the plot twist, I just forgot about.
You're so right. What the fuck?
Okay.
What the hell?
I don't know what happened here, but I literally highlighted this entire page. Oh, I genuinely thought it was Cleo that had spun the curses.
Oh, I did too. There's so many notes in here, and I'm just like, Cleo is a sus bitch.
Yeah, also Cleo tries to get her killed. What if it wasn't Cleo?
It wasn't Cleo. It was Celeste the whole time.
No, but those guards, those Moonling guards, remember? When they attacked her, like, she follows the note. She gets a note.
Yeah. It was Celeste.
Huh?
Because Celeste kills them, right?
Yes.
And then Celeste is like, we need to leave a message, and writes try harder. And then the little, what's his name? The little secret guy who has secrets and he's killed.
Yeah.
Celeste is the one who kills him, not Cleo.
No,
Celeste
I know.
just did that to play Isla even more.
Oh.
That's why she knew to follow. Because, like,
yeah.
she literally saw her and was like, I'll be back, because she was handed the note that said, you're in great danger. She literally did that just to play Isla.
Or did somebody get the note and give that to Isla and then, like, as, like, a warning?
Nobody knew, though.
But it could have been...
could have been Azul.
Or I was going to say, it could have been Azul, or it could have been the bartender.
The bartender didn't know that much.
Okay.
There's no way that... But Azul...
But why were they Moonling guards, though? That tried to kill her. Like, why those guys?
Because I think Celeste wanted...
How did she get them to do that, though?
I think anybody can be paid with enough.
That's true. I guess they could have been paid. You know what we need to talk about?
What?
The cannibals?
Ah!
The cannibals! The wildings that were living on LightLark.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that showed up. That was weird. That
was like a fever dream, quite
That was
frankly.
like a weird little side arc that they were like, oh yeah, there's cannibals. Okay.
They've eaten you.
Huh? Okay. And they were like, they used to be wildings, but now they're not. But
yeah, what do you mean?
And then they got there and they didn't even have the heart. So, like, what was that whole little point?
Yeah, I don't...
There's like, is that gonna come full
Is that,
circle?
yeah, who knows?
Or is that just thrown in there? Some of these things I'm like, I don't really understand.
Juniper. That was the bar guy.
Juniper.
And he was dead.
Yeah.
But Celeste killed him, not Cleo. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Cleo must have spun the curse. Cleo set the curse. Like, there's so much highlighted.
Yep.
And I was like, Cleo, this stupid bitch.
I have the same
that
thing.
bitch.
She is a bitch. She is.
She is a bitch. She's
She
like
does
not
suck.
a good character.
Yeah, Cleo wanted this. Oh, but here's the thing. My sources told me that Cleo has become increasingly convinced that the Starling must be the one to die. Cleo was kind of right.
What if Cleo suspected it all along and that's why she was building an army?
Nah. I think the
You don't
army
think
has
so?
more to do with her.
Because Cleo's old as shit. She's the oldest
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, she is old as shit. But I think Azul was the only one who like truly was like, he suspected it too. Obviously.
Yeah, that's why he like tried to kill
Poison
her.
Yeah. However, I think she suspected it, but I think Cleo's got her own motives.
Yeah, I still don't trust Cleo. But
yeah, and here's the thing too. Also, Oro's flair is that he can tell when people are lying. So how did he not know that Celeste was lying? Maybe she just didn't lie directly to him?
yeah.
But
maybe.
he should have known that her name wasn't her name. Maybe. But maybe it's more specific maybe it's got to be more specific than that.
Or fuck. I mean, I don't remember really anything happening between.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you know what also? The truth tea, her secret wasn't Isla's.
It was.
That's why
Isla's.
she.
Oh my god!
The truth tea, that wasn't her secret. Was
that she wasn't who she said
was
she
that
was.
she's a cunt. She's a lying little shitbag. Brain dead moron.
She's the worst. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa!
Brother. Oh my god.
Oh, can we talk about the fact that 318 Isla gets hammered for the first time?
Oh my god.
And
I love
she's
that.
like stumbling down the hallway, ripping up her dress.
This is when I feel like we were supposed to be like, oh, they're in love. Because
yeah, I feel like this could have been played up a little bit more.
I think so too.
Because to me, I was like, oh, he's taking care of her. Maybe it'll turn into more. And then it just kind of
didn't. He laughed.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to believe a man's in love because he laughed?
I wish that maybe as she was like falling asleep, he had like said something. Maybe.
Yeah. And then the next morning, she was like, no way he said that. That was fake. And that was
but like
in
him
my
saying
mind.
like, did you drink the haze? Why don't we call more drinks the haze? I want to drink the
I
haze.
wanna drink the haze.
We should make a drink called the haze.
I just want to stay in that lavender haze.
After
Tortured Poets Department
coming out, that hurts me.
Yeah, you guys.
What you know about Tortured
What
Poets
you
Department?
guys know about? What you guys know about Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
Oh my god!
What you guys know about that?
You
You ain't
guys
know
know
shit about this.
You guys don't know shit about this. Half of this podcast is us just repeating memes.
Yeah.
Memes and mostly Brittany Broski.
Yeah. I love her.
Yeah, me too.
She's mommy.
Funny. She's funny as fuck.
Brittany Broski's mommy.
Let's see.
Also, fun fact, we're from the same place that Brittany Broski's from.
Yeah, isn't that so
So-
cool?
In case you were wondering why we're funny.
Yeah.
It's because...
Oh, also, when they go,
when they go...
when Oro gets naked, remember, and they have to swim, and that little sea
I don't think he
monster-
was naked.
No, he had his underwear on, but that was it.
Oh, yeah.
And literally, she's like, she shrugged,
Oh,
trying
I
her best to
forgot
look
about
carefree, and he goes, it's just skin. And he said, just skin. That, I feel like, could have been played up more, too.
329.
Because he gets all, like, he's looking at her, and she's still hot. Like, she may not be as experienced as a seductress.
And I look at him.
Yeah.
He looks at me. And I look at him.
But, like, I feel like she's not very experienced, but she's still hot. Like, she's still a wilding.
Oh, my God. And when he says, like, how many people have you been with?
He knows, because she can't lie to him. And what does she
But-
say? What does she say? Does she say some?
Where is it? What kind of question is that?
I'm curious
I
one.
just
I've been
want-
with many women.
It must have been long ago, judging by how uptight and insufferable you are. Might be so you didn't answer my question. And I won't. For some reason, she was compelled to prove him wrong. So she just didn't answer.
Okay, that's good that she didn't answer, though, because he would have known.
Well, and because she didn't know, because technically she thought she'd never been with a man, but she had.
She had.
So how would, so if she would have lied, would he have been, like, if she said many, would he have been like, oh, that's a lie? Or if she said none, he also would have been like, oh, that's a lie, because she doesn't even know. So would he have been able to pick up on the lie?
I don't know. Fuck.
I guess that's why she didn't say shit.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot to.
Also, on page 346 and 347 is when she gets it on with Grimm. I think at some point, maybe, I don't know. But I have lots of hearts on this page. Yeah. He just said, I haven't told you that you've ruined me. She said, ruined? He nodded. Ruined, tortured. You haven't stopped tormenting me since the first moment I saw you. But the first moment he saw her was not at the beginning. It wasn't at the beginning.
And there's even something that she says, like, have we met before? And he was like, if we have, it wouldn't have been just once.
And he touched her shoulder. And that was when he was saying, he was like, when you said that, he touched her shoulder and wiped the memories again to make sure that she didn't remember
Are you
him.
kidding me?
I know.
What the hell?
He said, look at me, heart. I want to watch you come undone. Oh, shit. I literally just said, have mercy. Oh my God. Oh, my God. I highlighted this. I didn't even know. And it was on 350. They just had sex or whatever. Or he got her off. I don't know. And something about it was so familiar, like falling asleep or humming to the rain or breathing like she had already done it all 1,000 times in her dreams.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Oh my God.
A smarter woman.
Dude, but I would have
understand.
never guessed. I would have
I
never
didn't
guessed.
guess.
That's crazy. And I literally don't even have that many sticky notes left in here because it went so fucking wild.
I highlighted.
I literally, bro, what?
Yeah, they're memories. Your dreams, the ones you asked me about, are not dreams.
Several
they're memories.
times using your nightshade relic.
Oh, and the fact that at the beginning she literally says it's a starling relic, or that's what Celeste is, right? Starling.
Starling, yeah.
She says it's a starling relic, and it's not. It's a nightling.
I literally said, dude, I'm shook. That's the note I had there. This is after the whole plot twist, and like the whole thing ended. Celeste's blood was hot on her hand, down her sleeve. She fell to her knees and retched, sobbed, screamed. The curses were broken, but so was she. I said, holy shit.
Oh my God, this part. Love on LightLark was a dangerous thing. Someone she loved was using her abilities. Oro was wielding Isla's powers. She could see it in Grimm's face that he knew what that meant. Because if they love each other, then he gets...
Dude, this book goes the...
It was so fucking crazy.
It's crazy. And there's so many things that I'm like, fuck. Okay, I have to read Nightbane ASAP. Is everyone okay?
Yeah. Okay. Also,
oh, no.
What in the ever-loving fuck happened to... Where the fuck was Azul and Cleo?
Yeah, what the fuck were they doing?
Where were they?
They would be really helpful at this time.
Well, no, because they were in the mirror room, and
But
so
still.
they didn't have any powers.
But I don't know, something.
Where were they?
I don't know, dog.
Oh, you know what I saw? I saw something on Reddit before we started filming, when I was looking for questions. I saw something that was like, why is Starling even an isle? Because the sun is a star.
Dead ass.
And you and I were sitting here being like, the sun or the moon and the stars are too similar. One of them has to go. No, because the sun is literally a star.
Yeah. Starling has to fucking go. Does that mean that they are gone? They died?
No, she saved it.
Oh.
Remember at the end, the ending was so fucking fast. Like the last 25 pages, I feel like was like.
That's why I think it could have been maybe a few more chapters.
Yeah.
Sprinkled throughout. Not a bunch more at the end, but like, you know, like some more, a little bit to kind of fill in the gaps, I think.
But it did somehow mention that she like saved their realm
without killing the Starlings.
Yeah, like
because it wasn't their fault that Aurora was crazy.
Yeah.
That was psycho. Okay, I want to talk about the realms actually for a minute.
And their punishments.
So, we've got wildings, right? If they fall in love with somebody, that person has to die.
They have to kill them.
They have
and
to
eat
kill
their
them
heart.
and eat their heart.
Delicious.
But also they're sexy hot, and they have a lot of sex supposedly. So
and it's a lot of women.
And it's a lot of women, and it's the earth, and it's like Mother Earth, and it makes sense to me. And I want to be a wilding so bad. And I love sirens. I love that they could sing.
I love their vibe.
I love sirens. If I had to pick one, like a favorite mythical creature,
sirens.
It'd probably be sirens. I want to read a book about a siren.
Oh my gosh. We totally should read a book.
Totally should.
If there's a book about a siren that anybody knows.
If anybody recommends, maybe on BookTok or Bookstagram somewhere,
let
please
us know.
let me know.
I want to read a book about a siren.
Me too.
I love when women murder men.
Maybe a siren and a sailor.
Oh, or
a siren and a pirate.
Yeah, there's a book that I saw on Bookstagram, and this girl had written. She was obsessed with Pirates of the Caribbean, and she wrote like a pirate fantasy.
I think you sent that to me.
Yeah, I think I did. Maybe we'll read that one. I hope it has sirens in it.
I hope so too.
I love sirens.
Me too. Okay, next we have Azul, ruler of Skyling. They have can rule the air and stuff, and used to be able to fly, but with the curse, they can't fly anymore.
Yeah.
We didn't get much on Azul, honestly, aside from the fact that he kind of slays. I know they're turning LightLark into a movie. Whoever they cast for Azul.
Oh, he better be sexy.
You know who I want them to cast?
Who?
Either the dude who played the Duke in Bridgerton season 1, or I can't remember his name, but did you watch Sex Education?
Mm-mm.
I'm looking his name up right now.
It's right there.
Where? Okay. Hold on. Sex Education cast.
Him?
I don't know how to say his name.
He plays Eric in Sex Education.
Yeah, he plays Eric in Sex Education, and I think Emma Mackey, I feel like would be a really good Cleo. With her hair slicked back. And
you know who I think would be a good Cleo? The lady from she's kind of older, but I feel like they could make her look really good. She was in Narnia, and she played the
evil queen.
Yeah. Everybody, I think she's the same person that everybody wants. If ACOTAR ever gets made into anything, everybody's like, oh, she would be a really good Suriel.
Yeah.
But I think she would also be a really good Cleo. That's like how I'm imagining her in my brain.
Suriel, you mean the Weaver?
No, I mean the
Suriel?
Suriel. Yeah, because she's like her cheekbones are really defined, I guess.
That's true.
I don't know. But I feel like she would also play, she could also be a really good.
Yeah. So now, since we're talking about Cleo, let's go to her. Ruler of Moonling, Water Masters. It's giving Avatar: Last Airbender.
Yeah. I want to like Cleo because I love the fucking moon, and I love.
But I feel like she's gonna.
She's
I don't know.
just sus.
And her realm sounds beautiful with all the moonstone and crystals and water and snowy beautifulness.
Yeah.
But their curse wasn't really that bad. But on nights of the full moon, so once a month, the moon basically is out to get some moonlings. Like, it's trying to eat them. Which I will say, that's the same night that Isla goes into the moonling realm, and the ocean is going crazy, stupid. And it's like rushing up on the castle. And that's something about the ocean. It's so beautiful, but also so scary.
The ocean is so fucking scary.
So scary.
Like, I don't think their curse is that bad, but out of the ways to die, that's gotta be the worst.
One of the worst ways to die. Then let's see, Oro, ruler of Sunling. He's also the king of Lightlark, but I don't think that that's realm specific. I think it could also be a Nightshade or a Wilding, because those are the ones who that started Lightlark.
Yeah.
And their curse is pretty simple. Sorry about the construction, if you can hear that. They're all pretty simple. The sun, they're like sun people, and they can't go out during the daytime. If they go out, they'll burn like a fucking vampire. And then the opposite of that is Nightshade, which is grim. And oh my God, I know that is one good. Alex Aster did this very well. I know that we're like Grimm's like not really in the clear right now, but I like him. His thing is night powers. They can't go out at nighttime, which would suck really bad. And then honestly, I feel like I know that like the Wildings, their curse is pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
But Celeste is also pretty bad. Like the Starlings not being able to live past 25.
But Aurora did that on purpose so nobody would fucking find out her shit.
Dude, you're so fucking right.
Yeah.
That was the one curse she was trying to do and just accidentally cursed
Fucked
everyone else.
Everybody's up. Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, and the people say that's the cruelest curse. That her people don't live past 25.
Yeah.
Which, when you are immortal,
that's crazy.
That's like you're alive for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
2 breaths and you die.
Literally.
That's fucking wild, dude. Oh my God. I would want to be a wilding though. I'm gonna be so for real. Do we have any other fan casts for them? I don't know. I couldn't think of one for Grimm.
I feel like
for Celeste, you know who I think would be good?
Who?
What's her name? Anna something Taylor.
Oh, Anna Joy Taylor.
Anna
right?
Joy Taylor, is that her name? Yeah, I feel like she'd be a really good Celeste because she looks really sweet, but she could also get really evil looking.
Yeah, she's so stunning.
She's gorgeous.
She's so pretty. Yeah, I feel like she could be.
I feel like I could pick an Oro, but
I don't know. Oro to me, like the whole time I was reading it, I was literally thinking just Josh Hutcherson from from Catching Fire specifically.
Yeah,
I feel like Oro gives such young Josh Hutcherson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know who fits that nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that would be really good. So we're gonna go with that. So whatever. And then Isla.
I want to be Isla.
Same, brother.
I don't want a fan cast. I want to be her. I sing. I would kill a man. I would.
Their heart, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know that song? She only comes out at night. The mean and hungry type. Man eater. She's a man eater.
I do know that song. I did not know those were the lyrics. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I used to do it on We American Idol.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
I killed it, honestly. Killed it.
That's fucking hilarious.
All right, what else we got?
We need to rank their curses.
Is this the end of all the endings? Okay. My broken bones.
That was listed as a song for this book, and I did not get those vibes.
No, not maybe.
Well,
maybe after we read Nightmare.
Well, I'm perfectly fine. I live on my own.
We're discussing. Sorry, we just started talking about that in our own brains, and then started. I feel like we were having that conversation telepathically.
Yeah.
We're talking about "King of My Heart"
by Taylor Swift.
Some people saying there's LightLark playlists on Spotify saying that "King of My Heart" fits this book, but I don't know if it does really. Maybe after we read Nightbane.
Yeah,
maybe,
we'll see.
But right now, not really.
I didn't put it on.
I don't think she really likes, or I don't think she really loves Oro.
Yeah, I didn't put it on the playlist.
But I hope.
Also, we'll link the playlist.
But you know what I hope? I hope she has sex with him.
Well, I would assume.
I hope they do, because then I honestly just to get under Grimm's skin for doing what he did, to be like, well, you know what? I had sex with him. I hope she does that. Not knowingly to get under his skin, but I hope later on when she tells him, she's like, and what about it?
I hope, you know what? I hope that one scene that I could reread, like I could reread like Shadow Daddies in different fonts and different descriptions in a million books and literally never get tired of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining. I love that.
Me
trope.
too.
I love that character.
Yeah.
That man is great for me. You know what scene that I could read in a million different fonts and never get tired of?
What?
In Wings in Ruin, when
ACOTAR spoiler, possibly.
Yeah, ACOTAR spoiler for sure. When Tamlin's like something about the little noises she makes, and Asriel's like, be careful how you speak about my high lady.
Yeah, that's an iconic line.
And everybody's getting into it. If I could read two men beefing over a hot female seductress.
Yeah.
I hope Oro, I mean, like, I like Oro and Grimm, so I don't want them to, like, fight. Like, in a happy world, they would all live happily ever after. But, like, that's not going to happen because they're both in love with Isla. So, like, I need them to duke it out. I need there to be beef.
Yeah, I hope, because the thing is, here's something I'm hoping. I hope that Isla, especially because she was raised so sheltered. I hope she gets a chance to like do some things on her own. Like she says a lot throughout this book.
Yeah.
I never have just listened to myself. I hope she gets some time before ending up with Grimm.
Yeah.
To like fuck some shit up. Like I want her to get with Oro. I want her to go crazy. I want her to like experience life a little bit. And then get to Grimm.
And I swear to fucking God, if this series or trilogy, however many books, if this ends with Isla getting fucking pregnant,
I'm hoping that that's just...
I'm going to rip my own intestines out and swallow them.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so mad. I
don't like pregnancy tropes.
I hate pregnancy tropes. Get it
here's
away.
My thing. I do love a shadow daddy, but there's part of me that wants to read a book where
the golden
where there's
retriever
where
boy?
the golden boy is the love interest, but in like a where he's almost kind of like an anti-hero way, where it's not like, oh, I wish she would have ended up like. I want to read a book where the golden boy is the love interest, and I don't wish that the shadow daddy was. I don't know if that exists.
Yeah, then the shadow daddy wouldn't be a character because I feel like no matter what. Well, actually, that's not true because there's Hunger Games and everybody was rooting for
everyone was
Peeta
rooting
over
for Peeta
Gale.
over Gale.
And if you were Team Gale,
shut up.
You were wrong.
Shut up.
And there's also Edward and Jacob, and I feel like Jacob would be more of a
golden boy, I think.
Really? You think? I don't think so.
I think
he's a wolf.
I think that in Twilight, Edward is the shadow daddy, and
I guess he's more of like a monster.
Jacob is the one that he's like, oh well, I'm a human. I have a beating heart.
Yeah,
and
I guess that's true.
He has, he can die.
I was Team Jacob though for a really long time.
Too.
But also that's because Taylor Lautner.
I was Team Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, Taylor Lautner was.
Yeah, Taylor Lautner, his wife, really hit the jackpot.
Since Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I was down bad.
Dream. He had me.
Yeah.
At 10 years old, I was like, shut your eyes.
We weren't even 10 when that came out.
And green us out. Dream. Oh, hit the hay, fast asleep. Dream a dream, you little bleep. That's a bar.
No, that went crazy.
That's a fucking bar.
That was crazy. I loved Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
He was doing flips back in that.
Yeah. Okay, also crazy that Taylor Lautner at fucking 30 some odd years old can still do a backflip. I cannot do a back bend.
His wife hit the jackpot.
Yeah. Love them.
I want to see him in another movie where he takes his shirt off.
Oh my god.
I am down bad lately. Just in general in my life.
Okay, Oro or Grimm and why?
Well, Grimm, because he's sexy and hot and his shadow daddy, but I would not, but that's the thing. I'd want to be with Grimm forever, that little time before.
But fuck Oro.
But fuck Oro. If it was like a fuck, marry, kill, I don't know who I'm killing, probably everyone else, but I would want to fuck Oro and marry Grimm.
Yeah.
Because Grimm is... But also fuck him.
Yeah, he lied.
Like, oh my god, Grimm. Fuck. But then also Oro. I'm a whore.
I started. You made me start. You made me ink.
Oh man.
Damn it.
Do you think that's what Grimm does?
Think he inks? Get the fuck out of my face. I'm sick. That is foul, Carrie. It's disgusting.
Ew, that's putting so many bad images in my head.
I hated that. You've ruined my... I cannot read Nightbane now because anytime is Nightbane YA? Is there going to be like graphic sex scenes?
I hope so. I don't want it to be...
No. If it's YA, it can't be graphic.
Yeah, I want it to be graphic.
But now if he fucking nuts, I'm just going to be thinking ink.
Oh man, that is funny.
Now we have a 3 would you rather questions.
Oh my god, I'm just thinking about him and I love him. Oh my god.
Okay. Now I'm down bad crying at the gym.
Oh my God, I'm down bad. I am down bad. Okay, would you rather only be able to read a series or standalone novels for the rest of your life?
I'm picking series. Period.
I'm going to pick series too because that's how you really get into the world.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Also, like, even romance novels, I feel like the series are fucking fun. Like the Twisted series, fucking fun.
Amazing.
The Knock 'Em Out series, fucking fun.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The Women in STEM series, I guess.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like the Twisted where it's like standalones, but there is like
they're in the world.
Crossover. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that counts as a series.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I'm picking series.
I would agree with that.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Series.
Second question. Would you rather read only one book in a year and remember everything, or read 100 and remember nothing?
I think read 100 and remember nothing.
I'm with you.
Because I would rather have those momentary, like, those
excitement,
that week of being like, oh my God, I'm in this book. And the amount of times I have wished I could go back and reread.
And reread. If I could reread like A Court of Mist and Fury for the first time again. Oh my God.
But
I would kill to actually not remember anything.
But at the same time, there's something about rereading some of the ACOTAR books
and knowing
and like being able to pick up on new things.
Yeah.
Would you still do that? I don't know. But regardless, I would choose 100.
Yeah, and remember
100
nothing.
books and remember nothing.
Yep, me too.
Because like one book, I would crave for more.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Would you rather only be able to read fantasy books with shadow daddy tropes and everything we love in them, but every single book ended with one of those unsatisfying, like, melancholy
or cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger / not happy ending? Or only be able to read only romance with its real life, no shadow daddies, no fantasy. It is just romance. But we don't get the exhilaration of the fantasy worlds.
One thing about me is I'm fucking delusional. So I'm picking the shadow daddies, and in my head, I'm just going to pretend that it's fine. And it's a satisfying ending.
Yeah, but I will say...
I hate not having... Mm-hmm. Like, if Powerless didn't have
oh my God.
Like, I mean, it ended on a cliffhanger, but, like, if it doesn't have a satisfying ending, or, like, in Wings in Ruin, if, like, Reese would have actually stayed dead, like, that would have actually broken me.
Spoiler, sorry.
Read books. I don't know what to tell you guys. But, like, that would have been actually fucking devastating.
Yeah.
But I still feel like the lead up would have been better than just like
basic romance.
Yeah. And I love basic romance.
Yeah. I don't know,
but also sometimes when it's just like, oh, there was like the tiniest little fuck ass climax, and it was like not that complicated, and then it's like, and now they're pregnant and they have babies. Are you dead ass?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
But I will say, before I started reading fantasy and romantasy, I was only reading romance.
Yeah.
But I wasn't as in deep as I am with fantasy. I think I would sacrifice to have fantasy. I think I would. That's really hard for me because I don't know if I can convince myself of false endings enough to be okay, but I think I'd rather suffer.
Yeah.
I'd rather suffer.
I mean, life's bad anyways, so it's just realistic.
I'm doing great right now, honestly.
Well, yeah, because we're reading books.
Yeah.
But, like...
that's what makes life good.
Yeah.
Fake worlds and fake men and...
men written by women. Heart
and
emoji.
Also, Alex Aster is hot.
Oh my God, she's stunning.
She's stunning. Alex, we have a crush on you.
All of these... I love, like, I know this is kind of controversial. Like, when I look at Powerless and LightLark, like, all the reviews, some people are like, juvenile writing. Get the stick out of your ass, because first of all, look at these women. They are talented. They are writing books, and I can guarantee them people leaving juvenile writing. Yeah, you're a man, and actually nobody cares about your opinion.
And also too, I'm not blinded to certain discrepancies. I have some things that I didn't like. I'm sure at least one of those things he pointed out is going to be a plot hole. I feel like that's kind of inevitable. Like, she doesn't have a million books out. This is like, she's not Sarah J. Maas in her 40s. Who's been writing for 20 plus years. Right. Like, it's Powerless too. Like, these are
young girls. Young women.
Young women writing these books. And
it's like comparing Taylor Swift's old writing. It's like comparing Fearless to Tortured Poets Department. Obviously, Fearless is juvenile writing because it's a young woman writing it. We're talking about our young woman emotions.
And like, the thing is too, it's hard to write a fucking novel. I wouldn't know, but I'm assuming I could never write a novel. And there are certain things.
They built a whole world. Just in their brain.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
And the thing is too, is like, yes, I wish like maybe would have had some build up that like Aura was in love with her, but regardless, it was still an amazing book. And I am like chomping at the edges to get to Nightbane. And even with some of those little things, and I'm sorry, it could be the most well-written, eloquent book. If the story and the world isn't there, I'm not reading it. It's not, if the vibes aren't good, it's not getting 5 stars. But this one, maybe it has some little plot holes here and there, possibly.
They got 5 stars.
It wasn't like, maybe it didn't have like the most detailed, like, experienced wisdom adjectives, whatever. It's got 5 stars for me, honey.
Yeah.
This is
because she's told the story.
Yeah. Well. Storytelling. Okay, I care more about storytelling than your fucking
than the dictionary.
Shut up.
If I wanted to be bored to death, I would read the dictionary.
Yes, these young
or I would read
BookTok authors,
fucking Mark Twain. Or
literally.
I don't want to read that. I want to have a good time.
And these authors know what the fuck they're doing, okay? Yeah. Even the people who write about people being like, oh, things like Icebreaker and those like little rom-coms, they're like, these aren't novels. These are just your fantasies on paper.
No shit.
No, fuck off.
I literally saw something that was like, it's one of the TikTok BookTok guys, and I'm obsessed with him. No, he's the good one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the good one.
Sorry.
But he was like,
I feel masculine putting my hand right here.
Speak on it. But he was like, if you just read what you like nobody's going into Icebreaker. If you're going into a book like fucking Icebreaker or a fantasy, thinking that you're gonna be getting some Mark Twain bullshit, that's on you. That's on you. Literally your fault.
You picked up a book that looks like a Disney movie. Okay?
No, dead ass. And it's like turning on the TV and like turning on Keeping Up with the Kardashians and expecting some Interstellar or like, brother.
It's giving
the
same type of men who are like, A24 movies are like, so they're the only movies that are actually good. And if you watch any rom-com with Matthew McConaughey in it, then you
actually don't know film.
You don't know film. Like, that can't even be considered a movie.
Shut the fuck up.
I hope somebody castrates you.
Choke and die.
You're the worst.
Trip on your own foot and then stumble so far down that you fall into hell and burn.
I actually want you to tumble down those stairs so much that you turn yourself into a little ball and your own dick goes in your mouth. And you just keep on tumbling, sucking your own dick until you burn in hell.
Yeah, speak on it. No, dead ass. Because
we're having a good time.
Why can't you just let people have fun? Like, this is such a like discourse on TikTok or BookTok and Bookstagram, and just like, I'm sorry, men love fantasy when it's Game of Thrones and old men are fucking juvenile girls. But the second that the sex is consensual, men are like, actually, you guys have a porn addiction. Actually, I think you guys are all pedophiles and everybody needs to shut the fuck up. I think you guys need to sit down and shut up.
Yeah.
Because this is for the girls, the gays, and the theys.
Literally. And if you either get it or you don't. And if you don't get it, don't fucking talk to me.
That ass. Like, nobody Nobody is forcing you. Nobody's putting a fucking gun to your head saying, read this book. Yeah. Don't read it.
But then, like, don't shit on other people just because it's the same people who are like, oh my God, Taylor Swift is like not even a good artist. I'm sorry that you don't understand what she's singing about, but just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not real, good, or true.
Yeah. Also, nobody would ever know who my least favorite artist is. You guys are fucking weird, constantly getting on the internet talking about, I actually don't like this. Well, actually, did you know nobody gives a shit?
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck what you don't like. Why don't you just, for once, try to have a good time?
And put some good energy out there, because all you're putting out there is your limp dick and your bad opinions.
Yeah. Nobody wants your limp dick noodle peenie ween flying around, giving your opinion.
Yeah.
Shh. Have a good time and read good books. And if you don't like this, if this is not your definition of good books, then read your definition of good books and
leave everyone else alone. God, let women do something.
Let women live. You know what? I need to find a peace in the world where I can listen to Taylor Swift, read my stupid little romance novels, read my stupid little romantasy novels.
Except they're not stupid, they're beautiful.
No, they're beautiful and amazing. And listen to my teeny bopper girl music.
Yes.
And drink wine and have everybody leave me alone.
Literally.
And I don't think that's too much to ask.
I don't think it is either. And genuinely, that's
and
book club.
So now the discourse of everything has been closed and sealed. That's our monologue for the day. Mic drop. And that was book club.
Thanks for coming to book club.
Thanks for coming to book club. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, we are taking a break. We're doing a breather between
this
LightLark and
Nightbane.
Yeah. So next week we're actually
Bridgerton season 3 is coming out. So we are going to be rereading. We've already read it, but we're rereading Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, the Pollen story. And we're going to be talking all things that will come out before the season comes out. So make sure you are up to date. But if you're not, this episode will give you everything you need to know about season 3 before it comes out.
And our guesses and predictions. And
it's going to be really good. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited. It's going to be a fun episode.
It's going to be fun.
So we have some really good stuff. Exciting.
And then obviously we'll be going over Nightbane after that. So hope to see you guys next week. And let women live.
Let women live.
And live your best life. And life is good. And just vibe. That's all.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to book club.
Thanks for coming
Love
to
you guys.
book club. Love you guys. Bye. Bye. That episode was crazy.